6 solar myths that refuse to die. There are many things people say about solar energy that sounds true because we have heard them continuously. But the problem is, some of these statements are not facts. Today, let us break some common solar myths using what research and real-world data tell us. Myth 1. Solar panels only work when the sun is shining very bright. Many people believe that once there is no strong sunlight, solar panels stop working. That is not completely true. Solar panels need sunlight, yes, but they can still produce electricity from cloudy skies because they use both direct and diffuse light, which we call the scattered sunlight. Truth is, cloudy weather reduces production, but it does not mean zero production. This is why countries with less sunshine still use solar successfully. The amount of energy produced depends on cloud thickness, location, and the system design. Myth 2. A 550 watt panel will always give 550 watts. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings. When you buy a 550 watt panel, for instance, that number comes from laboratory testing. Panels are tested under standard test condition, the STC, under 1000 watts per meter square sunlight radiance, 25 degrees Celsius cell temperature. But real life is different. In Nigeria, your panel may become much hotter. Research shows that solar panels lose power as temperature increases. Most silicon panels lose roughly 0.3 to 0.5%, as we have checked in my previous video. So for every 1 degree Celsius rise ahead of temperature, there is a potential loss of 0.3%. So a hot afternoon causes your production to reduce. Myth 3. More panels will always solve low power production. Sometimes people will say just add more panels. But first ask, why is there low production in the first place? The problem could be shading, dirty panels, wrong panel angle, overheating, bad cable sizing, or poor system design. Adding more panels without fixing the real problem is like adding more water into a leaking bucket. Research from NREL shows that factors like soiling, system condition, and degradation affect long-term PV performance. So, in essence, try to eradicate the problem before adding more solar panels. Myth 4. Solar panels stop working after a few years. Some people believe solar panels only last 5 to 10 years. Modern solar panels are designed for decades. Research from the National Renewable Energy Laboratory shows that solar modules generally experience gradual performance reduction over time, not sudden failure. In essence, many solar panels continue to operate for the next 25 to 30 years and beyond. The question is not, will it stop working? The question is, how much performance will it lose over time? Myth 5. The bigger the inverter, the better the system. This one causes many installation mistakes. A bigger inverter does not automatically make a better system. Your inverter must match your load, your battery capacity, your solar array, and future expansion plans. A 10 kVA inverter with a small battery and few panels can actually perform worse than a properly designed smaller system. Solar is not about buying the bigger equipment, it is about designing a balanced system. Myth 6. Solar installation is just connecting panels and wires. This is probably the most dangerous myth. A professional solar installation involves load calculation, battery sizing, inverter selection, cable sizing, protection devices, earthing, and other safety procedures. The system can have expensive equipment and still fail because of poor design. My final message: solar is not magic, and you, the installer, you are not a magician. It is engineering. The best solar installers are not the ones who know the most expensive equipment. They are the ones who understand how electricity works, how the environment affects performance, and how to design safely. So before believing any solar advice, always ask, is this a fact or just something people keep repeating that has now become a myth? Because in solar, good information saves money, while bad information destroys the system. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe.